Good morning, dear students. Now we are going to start with our next chapter, that is unitary method. Just listen to me carefully what this method actually means. This is the method in which you are being given the value of one variable, and with the help of that variable you can find out the value of the desired variables. Say for example, you are being given the cost of one pen, which is 10 rupees. You can find out the value of 10 pens, 100, 200, 300, whatever you feel like. These number of pens could be found out. So in this way, this is the way or method in which we can find out the value of different variables with the help of the given one unit value, or with the more you can find out the value of the less variable. Proceeding next, there are two different methods of unitary. They are direct variation and indirect variation. First of all, we are going to discuss about the direct variation, and the first exercise of this is also related to the direct variation itself. The variation which is in the form of A by B. In this, we are being given the one variable, and the relationship between them is in direct manner, which means if one is increasing, other is also going to increase. If one is decreasing, the other is also going to decrease. Say for example, cost of 9 toys is rupees 20. So if I am going to increase the number of toys, the cost is also going to increase, which means with the increase in the unit, the cost is also going to be increased. So there is a direct relationship, and in this case A by B variation is being followed. Okay, dear students, let us discuss this with the help of an example. If 8 kg sugar cost 260 rupees, how much sugar can be bought for rupees 877.50 paisa? Just see, the amount is given to me and the sugar is given. With 87750 paisa, it means the sugar is going to increase. So there is what? Direct relation. Because with the increase in the amount, the kilograms of sugar is also going to increase. And you people know, in unitary method, the thing which we have to find out is to be kept on the right hand side. Just see how it follows. With rupees 260, the amount of sugar is 8 kgs. With rupee 1, the amount of sugar is 8 by 260. This is A by B form. And with rupees 877.50, the amount of sugar is equals to 8 by 260 multiplied by 877.50. Point is removed, 100 comes down. 4 2s are 4 6 the 24, 65s are 65 1s are 65 1350. 0 and 0 cut. 2 1s are 2 5s are 5 1s are 5 27s are. So what is the amount of sugar which we can purchase with 877.50 rupees is 27 kgs. Okay, proceeding next to the next question. Traveling 900 km by rail cost 2520 rupees. What would be the fare for the journey of 360 kilometers when the person travels by same class? Just see, distance is more, cost is more. Now the distance is reduced. It means the cost is going to reduce. It means I am having the direct relationship, which means A by B form. So just see, with 900 kilometers, the distance costed rupees 2520. With 1 kilometer, it costed 2520 divided by 900. A by B form. And if I want to calculate for the desired value, that is 360 kilometers, I will multiply. Now, this 0 and 0 cut, this 0 and 0 cut. 9 ones are, 9 fours are. 252 multiplied by 4, which will give you 1008 rupees. Just see, with the reduction in the distance, the cost is going to reduce. Okay, proceeding next to the question. At a particular time of the day, 7 meter high flagstaff cast a shadow which is 8.2 meter long. Just see, the height of the flag is 7 meters and the height of the shadow is 8.2 meters. What is the height of the building? It means I need to find the height of the building whose shadow is 20.5 meters. It means if original it is this one 7, shadow is 8.2, bigger. If shadow is this one, the building's length will be smaller. There is a direct relation. So A by B form. Just see how we are going to find out. With 8.2 meter height of the shadow of the flag, the height of the flag, shadow of the height of the flag is given, so it is that side. And what is the height of the flag? It was 7 meters. With 1 meter height of the shadow of the flag, the height of the flag is 7 by 8.2, which is A by B form. What I need to find out? The height of the building. What is given? 20.5, the height of the shadow of building. The height of the building will be 7 divided by 8.2 multiplied by 2.5. This point is removed and 10 goes up, and this point is removed, 10 comes up. This and this cut. 7 multiplied by 205 gives you 1435 divided by 82, which is equals to 17.5 meter. So the height of the building is 17.5 meters. Okay students, proceeding next question. The extension in an elastic string varies directly as the weight hung on it. Read the statement carefully. Directly. It is already given and it is also very well understood. If in a string I am going to hang a weight, the string is going to extend. This is given to me. String is there and the weight I have hung on it. It means the more weight I am going to produce, the more it is going to extend. That string is going to extend. Spring extended. So the weight hung is 150 grams and the extension of the string is 2.8 centimeter. Now just see what is there. 19.6 centimeter extension is there. It means more amount of weight is hung on it. There is a direct relation. With more extension, more weight is there. So A by B form again. Just see how we are going to solve. With 2.8 centimeter extension. What was the amount of the weight? 150 grams. With 1 centimeter, it is 150 by 2.8. And with 19.6 centimeter, it will be 150 divided by 2.8 multiplied by 19.6. This point is removed and 10 goes up. This point is removed and 10 comes down. 10 and 10 cut. 7 fours are, 7 ones are, 7 twos are, 14 eights are. 4 ones are, 4 sevens are. 150 multiplied by 7. It is going to give me 1050 grams. You just know 1 kilogram is equals to 1000 grams. So I just want to convert it into kilograms. I am going to divide, which means 1050 divided by 1000. 1.05 kilograms. This is the answer.